In the world of Bitcoin, one of the key challenges is the building of innovative financial applications. This is due to the inherent technical limitations of Bitcoin itself. Enter RGB++, a groundbreaking protocol that drastically enhances the capabilities of Bitcoin, allowing it to support fully functional applications, also known as smart contracts, that will drive forward a new wave of growth and innovation. In this video, we will explore the design aspects of RGB++ that make it a robust and decentralized solution for developers. When Bitcoin was first introduced in 2009 by Satoshi Nakamoto, it was positioned as a peer-to-peer electronic cash system where users could transact with each other directly without a central intermediary using a ledger design known as blockchain. In subsequent years, other blockchains emerged, enabling advanced applications such as decentralized identity, borrowing and lending, payments infrastructure, and more. Despite this, Bitcoin remained the most popular asset, the epicenter of the industry, but its technical limitations restricted the potential for innovation. That was until now. RGB++ was conceived by blockchain researcher Cypher Wang as a solution that boosts Bitcoin's functionality in ways that were previously impossible. It draws inspiration from the original RGB protocol, which provided a framework for storing custom data on the Bitcoin network, allowing for the creation of new assets. This innovation took another step towards advanced applications, but there were still unanswered problems. Users were required to store their own transaction histories whilst not knowing the global state of transactions, and needed to communicate with each other at the time of transaction to provide receipts. This created significant difficulties with user experience, tooling, and development. RGB++ addresses these challenges and advances the RGB concept further by introducing some ingenious solutions. Instead of users being forced to keep a copy of their transaction histories, RGB++ connects users to CKB, which stands for the Common Knowledge Base. CKB is a public, decentralized blockchain with many philosophical similarities to Bitcoin. Like Bitcoin, CKB is based on proof of work, using a similar consensus protocol. It is permissionless, open-sourced, and uses a type of UTXO known as cells. UTXO is Bitcoin's method of accounting, similar to physical cash. And CKB cells are an optimized form of this, which enables smart contracts that aren't possible on Bitcoin itself. With the help of RGB++ and CKB, assets created on Bitcoin are usable in advanced applications that would otherwise be impossible. This is achieved using a unique cross-chain method called isomorphic binding. Isomorphic binding is where a Bitcoin UTXO is paired to a CKB cell, enabling the asset created on Bitcoin to be represented and managed on CKB. Thanks to this method, assets can be moved across blockchains without the use of traditional bridges. Such bridges hold all assets in a singular contract, which represents a central point of failure. These have been responsible for some of the worst hacks and loss of user funds in blockchain's history. Isomorphic binding eliminates this threat completely, because each asset remains in the custody of the respective user at all times, and only the user can authorize transactions. If one user's assets are compromised, no other user's assets are affected. This demonstrates exceptional security for a cross-chain protocol. RGB++ also improves Bitcoin's data availability and scalability through a process called transaction folding. As a high-performance blockchain, CKB is able to process transactions much faster than Bitcoin, meaning that many different transactions can be settled on CKB before the final settlement on Bitcoin. This enables a faster, smoother user experience. The emergence of RGB++ as the new benchmark for Bitcoin assets facilitates the growth of an entirely new suite of applications and use cases on Bitcoin. This includes fundraising platforms called initial Bitcoin offerings, stablecoins that are essential for decentralized finance, decentralized exchanges, and other financial products. Altogether, it is known as the RGB++ layer, and it serves as the asset issuance and smart contract layer to Bitcoin. On top of this, new application-specific blockchains can be built. So too can existing UTXO blockchains be connected. In this way, RGB++ layer serves as the interoperability layer, connecting Bitcoin assets to all UTXO chains without the need for bridges. As a result, RGB++ finally fulfills the promise of full smart contract functionality for Bitcoin assets. Where other tools have fallen short or made compromises, RGB++ leverages the shared power of proof of work and UTXOs across blockchains to create a solution that unlocks new capabilities for Bitcoin. With RGB++ layer, all UTXO blockchains stand to gain from this revolutionary technology, thereby ushering in a new era of Bitcoin finance.